Hi guys, it's Josh here from the Health and Wealth Group. I'm just going to put a little video series together today for all of you millennials that I'm really working towards helping out there about what you can do to get started on your investing journey. So I've done my research and talked to a lot of people, and there's 4 or 5 major concerns that most people have about starting investing. So today we're going to look at what you need to do to get started on your investing journey. So the first thing we need to do is look at what your goals are. As usual, without a goal, you don't know what you're heading towards, and more than often, you won't get there. So, you need to set up some short-term, medium, long-term goals, especially when it comes to investing. So we're talking probably in 5-year blocks. So let's look at a 5, 10, 15, 20-year goal. Now, on top of that, let's also look at what you're working towards. Is it financial security? Is it financial freedom? Or is it simply going on a holiday? Now, again, that'll come under what you... So if you've got a 5-year goal to buy a house, let's put that straight away. So buy a new house. This is always up to you. 10-year, who knows? It might be send your kids to college, but this is totally up to you. Buy a new car. Holiday. Renovate your house. So very important to know what you're working towards. And essentially, if you are looking towards financial freedom and not necessarily a materialistic object. So once you've set your goals out, I do recommend even going the extra distance and setting up a vision board or a goal board. So print out some pictures, whatever it may be that you're working towards, and stick them on your wall so you know what you're working towards. So when times do get tough, you know what you're working towards. Now, second thing you need to do, we're going to look at your budget. So of course, everyone never really likes putting a budget together, but you do it once, you know where you are. So there's plenty of good apps out there too at the moment that you can use. So you can hop on to ASIC's Money Smart website. You can use their really easy online app that you can use to input all your data. So what we want to do, once you've worked out your budget, so we're looking at what your after-tax household income is, and you need to work out what your outgoings are. So all your bills, expenses, discretionary spending, all of those things. And once you've done that, what that figure is that you have left, that is your surplus income. So hopefully then you've got a little bit of surplus income that you've got at the end of the month, and we're going to use that. Let's say you've got $1,000 at the end of each month, and we're going to start looking at investing that into one of 2 things. One, we're going to look at either setting up an emergency account. So we're going to put a portion of that into an emergency account that you won't touch unless it is a true emergency. And the rest of it, we're going to start putting it into a new investment account. So once you've worked out your surplus income, before we go into investing, of course, we're going to pay for any debts. More often than not, everyone has credit cards. And every credit card on the planet it has the highest interest rate than you'll get from any investment strategy that is safe and reliable. So before you start investing, use some of this money, pay off any debts you have, credit cards, small personal loans. Once you've got rid of those, awesome work, then we can go into setting up your new accounts. So we'll set up your emergency fund and also your investment account. Now, I'll give these some names. Give your investment account Freedom Fund, emergency account, fire extinguisher, whatever you want to call it, but give it a name, give it a purpose, give it a point. So once you've done these few basic steps, you're now on your way to looking at what is next in the investing journey. Thanks guys, see you soon.